So, Seb, let's start off with talking a little about your career. So, I want to start from the beginning of your MLS career. Back in 2008, I didn't know this either. You were the first signing for the Seattle Sounders.
I was, yeah, but because it started for me in USL. I played for the Sounders in USL. But if you, let's say, start my MLS career started, it was in 2006.
Okay.
I went to Dallas because it was a final of the MLS Cup that year, Dallas against Houston. And I went to like a game. It was organized by a French agent with a lot of French players coming and playing. And I remember we played, I think, the U17 of FC Dallas the day before the final. And I played that game. And then a few, I guess, MLS coach were there and maybe some general manager as well. But again, 2006, it was not as many teams as it is right now. It's not what it is right now. So they asked me to come back the following February for an open tryout in Dallas, FC Dallas. And at the same time, when I came back from France, so it was in October, from October to February, I was able to meet Adrian Hanauer, the owner of the Sounders at that time in USL as well. And we had a little chat, and he was saying, oh, no, my team is in USL, not sure if it interests you, but if it doesn't work, with the MLS team, come down and try out. So I went to FC Dallas, did a tryout with 300 people. In the morning, somebody gave me a penny. I forgot my number. We was probably like 227 or something. And I was like, what's happening? I had no idea what it was, but you practice, you just play games for all morning with people I don't even know. I didn't speak English very well. So just play, stay the next day. I was like, let's say, in a cut, I make the cut. I got taken by Steve Morrow, was a head coach at that time, not in the league anymore with FC Dallas. Asked me to stay. I spent almost a preseason with FC Dallas. It was the beginning of Dax McCarty. I don't know if you know who he is, but Dax McCarty having a incredible career, but he was like at that time I think 15 or 16 with FC Dallas.
Wow.
Starting with him, but yeah, Kenny Cooper, who is kind of my twin brother for all the American. We look like he's a bit bigger than me for sure, but always a great guy. But he was there as well. But yeah, he was great. But I didn't sign. They offered me a contract at that time. I was making more money with my French unemployment. So I was like, no, thank you very much. And I went to Seattle. And in Seattle, it's kind of like, we don't have enough time for the whole story, but Ewan Shaw, Brian Schmetzer was a coach at that time for the USL team. I did very well. Try out, become a striker with Brian Schmetzer because I was a defender coming in from France.
Okay.
And Brian Schmetzer is a guy who put me as a forward. And from that, I just kind of loved my time in Seattle. And I found, let's say, an agreement with the league and Seattle to be able to sign with the MLS.
Okay.
Because after my first year with the USL team, I was able to become MVP of the league, the best scorer, and we won the league. So some team were interested to sign me, but I wanted to stay in Seattle. So I found a loop in, I guess, the rules of MLS to be able to sign with the league, get loan by the league to Seattle. So I was the first player to be signed in the MLS contract. So I spent one more year in USL, and then I was able to play in MLS
That's really good.
in Seattle. And Casey Keller was the second signing, and was a goalkeeper, American legend. And and then the story kind of started.
Yeah.
For me in MLS. But it was a crazy trip, I have to say. It was a lot of doubt. I could have go back to France, but finally, I just have faith, and now I'm here with you.
We all silly like the mayor.